In this video, I'm going to show you how to change the key battery for a Honda Accord key. This is an older key used from 2003 to 2012 models. So you'll see on the left here I have a precision screwdriver set. You're probably going to need something like this because if you look on the back of this key, there's a really small screw that this is the first step that we need to do to change this. So I've already kind of loosened it, but it might be a little tight at first. So, but take the very smallest screwdriver in this set. You can get this for like $4 on Amazon, and I'll link to it below here. So once you get this screw out, go ahead and just put it aside. And if we look at the very left here, there's a little notch kind of at the base of the middle of the key here. What we can do is take one of our small flathead screwdrivers, and in that notch, put the flathead in there, and then just give it a little twist, and that'll start to separate the two pieces. And they're really only attached at this top point up here, so actually once you separate it, it'll come apart really easily. You'll see there's a little notch up here. It actually kind of attaches, so when we re-put that back together, just kind of notice this top notch here, because we'll come back to that. Okay, once we've got access to the internal part here, we can just pull this main section out, and then you can see where the buttons are and everything. So this main section, if you kind of flip it around a bit, if you look at the bottom here, there's again kind of a little notch in the corner, and you can take let's set this aside for now. You can take your flathead screwdriver again and just put it in there and kind of twist, and that'll give you access to the battery that we need to change. So when changing this battery, you can again just use a little flathead screwdriver to kind of pop out the 1616 battery that's in here. And actually, if you kind of see the orientation I'm at, the best spot to get it out is this right side right here, and that'll pop it right out. And the battery that you need for this Accord fob is a CR1616 3-volt battery. It's really small. And when you get a new one, just make sure and place the new one in with the positive side away from you, so that there shouldn't be any lettering or anything that faces you when you put it back in. And when you're putting this back in, there's kind of some bigger notches towards these little metal prongs. So we can get underneath those first, and then to kind of press it in, it'll snap into place. Then just go ahead and re-put together the main section here. Make sure you get the orientation all correct and all that jazz. So there's the battery. And that'll just snap together fairly easily. You can see I'm kind of pressing the buttons there. Okay, now we've got the buttons. You can kind of see, let's bring our key back into view. You can see where the buttons will go, and then we're just going to place the main center section back into the key, snap it in a little bit. And then I remember at the beginning of the video I talked about this kind of one ridge that we connect up here. So when we're re-putting this together, just make sure that ridge connects, and then this will snap together really easily. And then just go ahead and put the main screw back in, and that's it. And so that's how you change the battery for a Honda Accord older models from 2003 to 2012.